Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light and I'm so happy you joined me today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 7 days with a general overview. I'm going to start out with a coffee cup, then we're going to pull some cards, a tarot, and also 3 important things that you need to know at the end of your reading. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love, hit subscribe. That's the best and the free way to support the channel. And also, if you would like a private reading, you can go ahead and email me. I have my email in the description box below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I'm using here selenite crystal. This is for actually bringing calmness and clarity into your life and also answers that you're looking for. Let's see what's happening inside of the cup. I see there's a pathway here, but you can see it's like a pathway inside of a pathway, and there are like 3 of them, and they're not really exactly visible, so it can be something that you're being intuitively guided to. And if you don't know the difference between the intuition and instinct, which I didn't know until yesterday because I thought they were both same things, instinct is that weary feeling that you get due to the past experiences. For example, and maybe even ancestral things that we know intrinsically. When you walk on a dark alley, you feel that eerie feeling, or somebody might be following me, and you look back, there's somebody there. That's the instinct, okay? I see also there's a tears of joy here. Intuition usually shows itself as something joyful, something that makes you feel happy, something calls you, attracts itself to you. And when you get there, usually you find your manifestation, your heart's desire. So there's a difference in between, but they're all protective energies for some of us. And I feel like here, there's a pathway opening for you. This is not via instinct that you're going to feel. This is through intuition and also inspiration. It is going to come forward. Okay, it can be towards the end of the week, and this one is maybe towards in the weekend you're going to see something. And I see tears of joy at the end of it. Tears of joy can be some good news that you will receive. I see on the bottom right there kind of looks like a snake's head smiling. Snake can symbolize healing. Maybe some of you might be manifesting healing. Also, shedding the old skin. However, it's not really visible yet. I feel like some of you not really 100% sure if that's what you're wanting, because it can be a slow process and also maybe a little bit painful to go through, maybe emotional pain, or that you need to deal with the things that you don't want to stare and look at this time, okay? So that's why it's like showing its face, showing it to you. There's a solution here, but you need to move forward. So it can be something signaling. Another thing here, shedding the old skin, maybe you have to let go of some people that are not really working. The relationship is not working out anymore. They're not really serving you as a friend. So those things maybe also not letting you go into this transformation, okay? And there's a decision making coming forward. I see here there's a W. This shows up like a W. Also, it shows up like a fork in the road. Like there are 3 different pathways. This can be a situation that you need to make a choice. Another energy that shows up here can be also like 3 of Swords energy. Their heartbreak has happened, but it is actually guiding you towards your highest timeline. It can be that kind of situation as well. You might be experiencing something that may be a disappointment at this time, but it is actually rediverting you to something better. I see even someone here wearing a crown, a king, or maybe a queen, that some of you are getting guided to. And this someone is not really someone that you know at this moment. Someone that is maybe not really aware of you. You're not aware of them. However, the king energy or queen energy is confidence initially. Another thing here is this person knows their worth a lot. So on their presence, they're going to appreciate your worth, your worthiness as well. I see number 3 here. Number 3 indicates creativity, optimism, and actually approaching the situations with a creative manner. And this can be this person's character that there's another 3 here. They want solutions in a situation. And another thing, maybe they're expecting you to be solution minded rather than statement minded, which I tell my daughter all the time. Whenever I tell her to do something, instead of asking a question, how can I do it? Should I do it? She comes up with a statement. She says, I don't want to do it, for example. Or she says, even though she didn't do it, she says, oh, I have done it already. I know where it is. For example, I tell her, organize your clothing. And she says, I have done it already. And I go back to her room and it's not done. So it comes up with a statement. She doesn't ask which clothing, what it is. What is it? What is it? Like, question mindedness is important, because I feel here this thing here turning looks like a reversed question mark, but this will, when you ask the question, reverse the statement into question, it is going to give you much more clarity in your situation. Okay, maybe if you're dealing with a king, with an authority figure, with the government, when you ask questions, the answers are going to be actually much more satisfying. On the other hand, I see here, this kind of reminds me of little E. I see, but I saw a cloak, women carrying a basket, like in the Snow White story, the old queen. Evil queen. Evil queen comes with a basket filled with poisonous apples. And it seems like here someone actually coming forward. I see the star here, kind of looks like a starfish, so it can be like emotional satisfaction coming into your life. Someone might be coming to trick you. We're gonna see the situation at hand, and if we get like 7 of Swords, I can tell you that there might be someone trying to defeat you and doing shady stuff. But either way, do not take all the offers coming in front of you, even if this is looking like someone innocent thinking in an innocent way, because they might be covering their back in the situation. For some of you, I feel like this can be a work environment. You're working with someone, maybe they're coming forward in very like a gentle way and acting like, oh, they don't know what they're doing, but they know exactly what they're doing there. And they might try to take something that you have manifested out of your hands if you're not being careful here. In the middle of the week timeline, seems like there is a sun shining here. And there are 2 people. This one kind of looks like a hippo, which is an extremely strong creature here, animal. And this can be someone looking not really strong. However, it's their nature that they are maybe physically strong or mentally strong, and then you're not really expecting this person to be that strong, and you're having a conversation with them about maybe a contract or a new project, some clean paper. You're having a conversation about that, and there's a beast right here watching over you. So I feel like maybe you are fighting against the beast. There's a crocodile. You can see the eyes of the crocodile. And then you are dealing with something coming up. I see a W. Maybe this is going to be victory at the end of the day for you. However, maybe you don't really have clarity and you're trying to get answers here. You might be dealing with someone or asking to someone you deem to be weak. However, oh no, it's actually so on point. If you ever watch crocodiles, when they attack a younger hippo, the whole herd actually goes and attacks the crocodile. Okay, so it seems like here someone might be looking alone and not really have the power to defeat the crocodile here. Might actually had massive amounts of power, and it seems like this is an experience. Maybe you're going to watch something happening in real time, or you're going to realize that, oh, it's not, the things are not really how it seems, and you are on the powerful side, which is a good ending. It's a happy ending. And I also see here kind of like a dog galloping towards you. At the end of the day, you might even gain a friend that is going to be loyal to you in the story. And another thing I see here, there's like a stairs that you're climbing down. This can be easing the tension. Maybe during the week you have a tension, like something happening. It's exciting at the end of and also like has a lot of like attention in it, like stress in it. Seems like there are phone lines forming. You might be connecting with some people. They're partying, enjoying, relaxing, and this might require a short travel here. And also, there, when you go into enjoy, like join in that environment, you're gonna have this tension like slowing down a little bit. Okay. For some of you, I see a house here, but kind of looks like a house with one room. It can be even like a weekend getaway or like an environment of relaxation. And these can be like, initially I saw these 3 as like the pathways and the swords, but these can be even like like hotels or like a bungalow like style places. Another thing I see, there are two people. You can see their silhouettes here. They're trying to have a conversation and you're in between. You have a sword in your head. Sword can indicate idea, communication. Sword can be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Maybe someone coming into your mind and giving you some information. And this can be also during the weekend. You try to join and bring two people together here. Another person here right there is a bunny, can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. This person is like down there, low-key, still watching you, but they're not really touching basically the water, okay? They're not really coming inside of these two people. You might try to bring two people together for an agreement, or if they're actually not talking anymore, trying to make it up, like they fix their relationship. However, there's a third person here, maybe a fourth person there. Maybe they're the one who caused this breakup, but they're watching. So why is this showing up here? This person can be someone who is ready to sabotage it again. So if you are bringing two sides together to fix something, maybe it's good to keep this person out of this bond, okay? Not give them an update to what's happening in this relationship, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see. I see a younger child, an older man, and there's another older man with a big nose here. This is the household, and I see someone swinging, an older lady. So it seems like someone wants to have fun in the house, in the family, and it can be like maybe preventing. Your desire has some time, but when the time is right, it's coming forward really fast. And someone maybe wants to have fun, someone older. This can be your energy too. Maybe you have enough experience, you worked enough, you're on top of a shoe. Maybe you want to go to a free journey, a journey of freedom, okay? And it seems like there are many people coming along, maybe younger one, older one. We have a horse here. Horse can be your investment, something that you put energy in. Already, like, is just telling you, oh no, don't leave this, don't leave us. Like maybe these people are all dependent on your answers. That's why they might try to hold you back. However, you're on top of the shoe right here. I don't think they're gonna be hold you back, but it seems like it can, because I saw a little pause right here, and then the things are moving forward. So you can maybe set up a certain structure. There's a tears of joy coming forward, to maybe like automize, is that even a word? Like do things like so it can be taken care of when you're not around. So it seems like you are setting up a structure like that, and these people dependent on you, expecting you to do things, will not be bothering you when you get to where you want to go. Okay, it can be that kind of a setup here. I'm gonna dive into your tarot. I don't want to do like a very deep dive. We're just gonna do the past energies and what's coming up here and today, how you can deal with it and the outcome of the story. Okay, let's see. And then we'll get some clarifiers and 3 important things you need to know at this time. Okay, let's see what the past energies are. Or is there anyone coming from the past? Two of Worlds, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles indicates that, yes, you have been working really hard. And what happens is this probably throw you off balance. You have been working really hard. This can be material things for money. Maybe you're working really hard on the house, the children, like something really taking a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, which is causing you to maybe like throw you off balance. And now you're not really having any more fun and it's not really satisfying you. Even though you might get like a material satisfaction out of it, it is actually like a time of reflection coming forward. Okay, you need to really look into like the mirror and realize, is this what I would like to do all my life long, or should I just take another approach to the situation or ease it out? Okay, this is actually a card of, if you are playing really hard, like working really hard, it's time to start enjoying those creations as well. These past energies are affecting the future, the present. How? It is creating conflict within you. Even though maybe this started as something you would love to do, you're enjoying very much, but now because you're not really having some time for yourself, it's oppressing your other parts, the creative parts of you. Okay, so the present looks like here creating a lot of conflict within you. You want to do things, you want to move forward, but you're not really feeling confident, or you don't have enough energy to deal with the main subject in your hand. Okay, so let's see what you can do about it. We have the star here, wish fulfillment. Star energy is like really reaching out for the stars. So even though maybe this is actually, like I said, this is balancing things out and getting rid of the conflict. And if it requires you to do what's in your heart, like I said, maybe some of you want to travel, some of you want to take some free time, but because of the busyness of life, you're not really finding that moment for yourself. However, if you don't, it is going to get a little, like you're going to conflict with yourself. That's why it's like, this is the feeling of dragging yourself to go there. Okay. But when you do follow the star symbolizes the law of luminosity. Shine like a star, you're the light. Self-esteem comes with recognizing the star that you are. So if you do not exist, this reality will collapse. Okay, so the first thing is you need to focus on yourself, your heart's desire, your little desires. It doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be grabbing your luggage and moving the other side of the earth. It doesn't have to be so luxurious or super expensive. It can be the simplest things, but gives you joy. Standing in the star shower, receive inspiration from the heavens. Your head is in the stars. Follow thoughts that are lofty, imaginative, progressive, and inspiring. You are a guiding light to others. A way shower. Help others reach their stars. So this actually symbolizes the Kuan Yin, who, like the Aquarius water bearer, is a servant of the universe. So what you're doing is, when you are reaching for the star, you're also serving others as well. If you're feeling any selfish or anything like that, when you're doing what your heart is desiring, you're also serving others. Okay, you are creating a certain balance on the universe. And let's see the outcome here. Two of Cups. Two of Cups, equilibrium, balance, giving and receiving. We have here duck. Duck symbolizes unconditional love, protection, protectiveness, and being protected. This is also Two of Cups energy can be interpreted new love coming into your life. Maybe when you start loving yourself, new love, the people who love you are going to start getting attracted to you. Another thing with the Two of Cups energy, this can also be what you put out is what you get back. The positive energy you put out can turn into and bring into your life something emotionally satisfying for you. Okay, can be in the material sense. It can come in the material sense, but at the end of the day, it's going to also emotionally satisfy you. Okay. Let's see the clarifiers here. Two of Worlds, Two of Pentacles, the past energies. Yes, you have taken a lot on your back as a burden, maybe doing a lot more than you can chew, or like taking other people's burdens on your back. However, at the end of the day, there's this castle here. It is yours. But to the Wands energy, Ten of Wands energy usually suggests that maybe you should start asking for help. Okay, so don't carry all the burdens of the world on your back alone. And maybe past you started that way, now it's becoming a conflict. It's hard to ask for help from the others. But let's see the present. What you can do is you can come up with a passionate idea. You can create an incentive that people are going to actually, instead of creating conflict and saying no, they will love to be a part of this new thing that you're creating. Okay. When it comes to star, we have here the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is an earth energy, is investing in his future. He wants to create a legacy. He's starting small, and this is the small thing that you're doing for yourself, but it is actually paving the way to your wealth, abundance, your resourceful future that will really bring physical, material, and emotional, at the end of the day, satisfaction to you. That's the solution here, the Star and the Page of Pentacles. And the outcome is the Two of Cups, love, and the Fool, new beginning. So if this is something that you have been struggling with, maybe all your life long, all your career, relationships, it seems like when you start to shine bright and focus on your own goals. Look at him. He's looking at his own pentacle. He's not really looking around and looking for other pentacles, looking at what is in his hand and growing that. You're going to, like I said, receive love, receive universal love, physical love, can be a love of a person, and there's a new beginning also coming forward. Okay, it can be like the Fool, the Libra energy, setting off to a new adventure, taking a leap of faith and exploring really what is more available to you out there. Okay, let's pull your 3 important things that you need to know at this time. And then there's a final message for today. Let's see. This is actually, there's a change coming. So get ready. White horse is always a good sign. Horse means wish fulfillment. So this change can bring movement, travel for some of you. Also a wish fulfillment. Okay. Another thing, we have pleasure. So I told you to focus on the small pleasures of life, enjoy yourself, and the small pleasure can turn into a massive pleasure at the end of the day, which is a good sign here. And the third thing we have is community. That's why I felt like with the 10 of Wands that you're maybe taking on a lot on your back because you're feeling alone. And you're feeling like you're not going to be able to align with right people. It seems like here, though, what you ask, you will receive. So when you ask for community support, really genuine relationships, connections, you have it in you. You're really attracting it to you. Okay. Let's see your final message from the unicorn cards here. I love unicorns because unicorn is like a magical wish fulfillment, and closeness came forth with the community also aligns. Unicorn is so very close to you. So you can take it as in the sense of also your desire being close to you. Okay. Because like I said, the unicorns, the horses are a good sign of wish fulfillment. Let's see. This card tells you that your unicorn, your desire is close to you. Allow yourself to relax into its love and trust that your wise and beautiful spiritual companion is helping you and also maybe even attracting to you the right change, the good, beautiful pleasures, and all the community that you belong to as well. There's an affirmation you can use here. I know my unicorn is close to me. You can say, I know my desire is actually close to me. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.